Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Rodri. Thuram. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Araujo. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And a chance! I doubt very much that this was in the script. Stood up well to him there. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Seedorf. Oh, nice touch. And here's Ibrahimovic. Nedved. Big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Hazard is there, and he can get that clear. Lovely, now then. Picked out brilliantly. And this is... And the finish! Oh, it's come loose. This time, surely! Nedved. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Oh, that's delightful. And here's Ibrahimovic. Played out to the left flank. Hangs one in. Varane clears without hesitation. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Real chance! Mbappe! Irrepressible! About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Botafogo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Roberto Carlos. Strong running down that left flank. And here's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. That's an excellent interception. It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ibrahimovic. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Roberto Carlos, never out of the action for very long. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Great vision. Varane gets across to intercept that. Rodri. That's Vieira. And it's Rodri. Ambitious ball here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Vieira. Vieira, who's set up one goal so far. Botafogo looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, that's fabulous. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Seedorf. And he gets rid in a hurry. Ferdinand producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Out towards the flank. In towards the back stick. That's not going far. Vieira. Botafogo have reclaimed it. Chance! Botafogo find a position of real strength now. Ferdinand. Here's Rodri. Ferdinand. Oh no, what has happened here? He's got away. Takes a shot! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Botafogo are having a ball here. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Botafogo really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Botafogo looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Roberto Carlos. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Good take, and is he in? Botafogo have got it back, and they'll have another go. And this is Ibrahim, and again! And he's missed it.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Vieira. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Ferdinand. It's Bergomi. And it's Vieira. Messi. Here's Vieira.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Botafogo certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's going to be another corner. Botafogo get their fourth corner. Tries to get it clear.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Brilliantly cut out. Lahm has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Just about up to the hour now. This ended up in no man's land. Aimed beyond the defence. And that pass just... And the shot! Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Botafogo are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. That pass has been well intercepted. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. Well read, and the danger is averted. Araujo. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a key interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vieira. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shot a goal!
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7 Hazard. Numero 99
Nedved with the short one.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 8. Il numero
Lovely
10.
bit of skill.
Cambio di giocatori.
Botafogo are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Nedved. Gullit. Goes for a shot! Vieira. And it's Bellingham. Šeško. Šeško constantly looking for the ball into the box. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that's a lovely exchange. Shot, surely! Oh, he really got hold of that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Rafael Varane. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Šeško. Oh, good spread. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Lovely feet. Lahm delivers. And he's there to clear it.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 19, Messi. Numero 5, Vieira. Lasciano il campo per il numero 6, il numero 18.
Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Paulette. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Roberto Carlos.
3 minuti di recupero.
Oh, that's neat. Cross to the back post. That is a brilliant interception. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Rodri. And that is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Van der Sar, a key player here, and not just for tactical reasons. This is his 400th appearance for the club.
Yeah, his achievements are incredible. He made a commitment to this team, and he has honoured it by giving his all, week in and week out. A proper stalwart.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Pass is just off target.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Might be dangerous. Big chance! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Seedorf really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Cruyff. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nedved. Now it's Mbappe. That's very neat. And this is Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers. Tries to get it clear. Milan do have a chance to counter here. And it's Roberto Carlos. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Botafogo currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Cruyff quietly revving up.
Milan definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Seedorf. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Araujo. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gullit is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's a lovely, neat pass. It's a searching pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, well played. No, no way through there. Now there's a fine ball. It's Ibrahimovic! And that's a good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Botafogo are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And this is Ibrahimovic. And it's Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that interception was most necessary. Mbappe! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Nedved. Chance for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been taken short. That is a brilliant interception. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Botafogo looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So off we go again. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf. And it's Luis Suarez. Vieira. Pullet going face-to-face with his great rival. Nedved. Seedorf. Now, can they get him away? Luis Suarez is wide and looking to get onto this. Araujo. And it's Nedved. Ibrahimovic. Lahm. And he's managed to get free. Drives it in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a good 30-35 yards out, this. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Cruyff. Pullet. Picked out. Shot at goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cruyff is offering a wry smile there.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Aimed beyond the defence. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. Look at the space here. There's the header! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking.
Decent chance! It's fallen kindly here, and he's stuck it away. They are playing them off the park. Some heroic, and that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos que permaneçam sentados durante a partida. Agradecemos sua cooperação.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're underway. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
Varane cuts out the pass. Shifted it to the flank. Roberto Carlos played into the box. That is good alertness. That's a good ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking for a runner. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rafael Varane. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Great vision. Skillfully cut out. He is... And a chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. Played in, but... And a header! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe, and he welcomes it in.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ned goes for a shot! And that's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Nedved. And it's Snyder. Varane wins the duel this time. Nedved is standing over this one. Nedved! And we have our very first corner. He's had a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. That's the keeper's ball. Botafogo are looking to go forward now.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It's a good foot in there. Knocks it into space. Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack. Looking for options for movement. Nedved, and here's Shevchenko. Vieira makes a dash for it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Showing great feet there. Oh, that's superb. Real chance! Well taken goal. Back to within one. Interesting. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to make this nice and quick.
He can run onto that. And this is Schneider. Schneider's cross. Ferdinand attempts a clearance. Oh, it's come loose. Can he get on the end of this? And he's certainly onside here. That's very neat. He's found space here. Cleared without hesitation. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. In once more. And he thumps it clear. Vieira running with intent. Looking to play him in. And that interception. Now Seedorf. It's anyone's ball now. Chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Nedved plays it short. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Shevchenko. And for the first half, that is that. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Sostituzione per l'Inter, numero 19, lascia il campo per il numero 23.
Away we go again.
Botafogo really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Seedorf. Now this could be a chance. Guardiola. Now it's Schneider. Threads one in. Shot a goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Corner number 3 coming up. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. That has not gone well. Now it's Pelé. Pelé. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pelé. He was under real pressure there. He's cut it out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Botafogo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away. It's a pretty loose pass. Schneider, he has found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pelé. Oh, they can break here. Best providing an outlet on that flank. Chance, surely!
Botafogo really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And this is Pelé. Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Botafogo perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Pelé charging forward, the ball at his feet. Pelé, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. And it's Schneider. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Vieira. Lahm. So what can they make of this? And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Vitinha. That has been cut short. Pelé. Nedved has found the net here, of course. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pelé. Oh, this is a great position.
Botafogo really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency that...
Big chance! Schneider.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Dink through. And he's... Great chance! And he hits the net! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Cambio di giocatori.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Inter Milan now in a position far more desirable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
No, that's been intercepted. And he was quick to react. Vieira. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
And he welcomes it in. It's Ibrahimovic! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 4 coming up here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Bellingham, and it's Lahm. Good running, strong and purposeful. And they're quick to get it back. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. He is through, and the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Not the most convincing of passes. And the referee brings it to a close. Botafogo were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Botafogo desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So thank you very much, Jim. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him.
He's rising! Harmlessly behind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment. Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Vieira. Played into space. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Mbappe. Seedorf. Oh, now he can run away with it. And here's Seedorf. Nicely weighted ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Botafogo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Zanetti. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Botafogo, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Valverde, passing is crisp and sharp. Varane cuts out the pass. Nedved. And this is Ibrahimovic. Mbappe. Szoboszlai. Short changes him with that pass. Looking for options. Goes for a shot! Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Just eases him off the ball. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Deftly away.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Floated through. Varane gets over and intercepts. Half an hour played now. That's a cute ball. And he was alert to it. Diouf, and the finish! Goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Liverpool have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Mbappe. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Ibrahimovic! It's bounced back off the post. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He is through here. Diouf is in a good position. Shot, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Liverpool with the corner, there first. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to belt it away. Driving forward.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And this is... Chance for a shot! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Please take this opportunity
Botafogo trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Today's match are now available.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitutions taking place.
We're on the move again.
Botafogo can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Gullit. This is a promising build-up. Botafogo come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Oh, super ball! Real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Over to the other side. Now it's Gullit. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. And that takes him up to 30. 30 goals for this side. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly...
Shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Showing good feet. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling.
Can he finish? Goal! Botafogo! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Botafogo leading now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose.
Big chance! And a neat finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really...
Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Botafogo are having a ball here.
And things are much...
He's having a hit! Oh, denied at the last.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Nedved with the short one. Ronaldinho. Great chance! And there's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He won't be happy with that one. Szoboszlai. That has not gone well. Passes short and sharp. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's quick to return it. Forced to go back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great defending, strong and determined. He's having a shot!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Gehi cuts it out. And it's Bojan. Nedved. Oh, good spread. Best has the space to scheme.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nedved. Hullet. It's a goal kick. And here's Mbappe. And here's Totti. Now it's Totti. And the cross comes in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And it's Szoboszlai. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown in this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent, and always willing to take people on and get himself into those good crossing positions, and he can deliver too.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And it's Nedved. Denilson looking to play him in. That's tidy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Out towards the flank. And it's Gerrard. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That is good progress on the left. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Pullet. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Araujo. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. And that's aimed in. He's rising! Now, who's going to be first to this? Didn't quite get enough on that.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Nedved plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Nedved. Great defending, strong and determined. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Seedorf. Nedved. Oh, super ball. It's Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Botafogo have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And that's going right the way across. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Denilson. Look at this. Ibrahimovic! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's a decent clearance. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bergomi has the space to... Terrific effort! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Madrid restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Nedved really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
No luck with that dink over the top. Lahm. Seedorf. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pinches it off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Picked out brilliantly. Has a look and plays it forward. Played into space. Good ball over the top. Seedorf. Ibrahimovic concedes a free kick for that. Rafael Varane. Denilson. And it's Nedved.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That is a brilliant interception. Big chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh, can he get onto this? Now that's well seen too. Seedorf. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Tries a shot! It's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Driving on and making good progress. Nedved. Decent chance! That's another chance! And that's a good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Well, that has changed. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 20 será reemplazado por
We get things going again.
Neymar.
Ibrahimovic played out to the left flank. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! It's hit the upright. Nuno Mendes. It's Gullit. Looking for the run. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Araujo. Rafael Varane. No, that's been intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Silvestre. Ibrahimovic. And they can counter here. And he's been shifted off it. Neymar gets a foot in here. Oh, well measured. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Silvestre goes short. Oh, that's neat. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Long ball looking to counter. And it's Gullit. Bellingham. Now it's Gullit. Nesta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Vieira. Silvestre going forward. Botafogo do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Gullit with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Roberto Carlos.
Gerrard really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again,
Oh, he's won! Šeško! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Takes a shot! Nicked it back, and he's following up! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Ambitious ball here. Silvestre finding himself in space. Cleared away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Delivered from getting up there! He arrived on cue, but fluffed his line.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Tries to play it through. Great vision. And that is expertly dealt with. Bellingham. Gerrard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, well played. Well sorted out. And that has left him in a heap. Great ball, and he's in here. That's on the finish! Keeper's got his work done.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, good effort! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Ibrahimovic. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's picked his way through. Varane did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Adriano can be a real threat inside the box.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Can he get it through? And this is Hullet. Real chance! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. That's a decent clearance. And the referee brings it to a close. Botafogo, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. Nothing but absolute focus in the eyes of Gennaro Gattuso, Jim, and no doubt he will be relishing every part of the battle.
Yeah, the very epitome of competitiveness and relentlessness. I mean, he's a real menace in every sense of the word. If you're on the ball, he'll chase you to the ends of the earth and back. I'm going to say only nice things about him for fear of him coming after me.
Now, can they get him all? Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Varane calmly anticipates. Seedorf. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Nedved. Oh, that's a fine interception. Decent chance! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Shanghai Shenhua finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Totti. Well, that pass isn't the best. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And he's had it nicked away. Hullet. Totti. And it's Hullet. This might spell danger. Can he finish? He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Botafogo presented with a golden opportunity here. Check, must save this. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Botafogo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Very nicely done. Gattuso does really well there, he is strong. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Totti. Gattuso. And here's Totti.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use...
Impressive jump! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And it's Lahm. Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, good climb! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Nedved with the short one. And this is Roberto Carlos. Shanghai Shenhua are looking to go forward now. Roberto Carlos, and he's getting up there! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Zanetti. And this is Ibrahimovic. And it's Gattuso. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of...
And he shoots! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. One sweeping move, executed with depth, and that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.